Hey everybody, advanced washing machine bro here. Today's video is going to be washing machine repair. Now, this is the room where all the magic happens. And yesterday the magic stopped when the washing machine was unable to complete its load. Laundry was in there, the water remained, and it was giving me like a DE error on here. Now, I spent a lot of time yesterday in here with the shop vac, which is not as fun as it sounds. And through troubleshooting and logic, I think what I realized is the pump is not draining the tub. Everything else works correctly, but when after it's done its spinning and all that stuff, the water remains in there, and I don't ever hear any water coming out of this right here. So I don't know the name for the tube, the drain tube. I'm not really a washing machine repair guy, but I did take this off. There's like a little message on here that says, please clean the filter once every 2 months. Now, I had never seen that before because I hadn't spent a lot of time on the floor down here. But yesterday I took that out, water got all over the floor. It got really messy and nasty in here because underneath the washing machine was kind of filthy. Sucked up water in the shop vac. The shop vac leaks a little bit, so we got some schmutz on here, some like dirty water. But what I would do is I would run it, and I kept trying to get it, thinking that maybe this was clogged up down here, and it was. It had rocks, it had pennies, it had whatever that eye lubrication stuff is for people with you know, contacts. That was all in there, and my guess is it probably contributed to this motor no longer being able to suck the water out of here, and why it ends and it never completes its cycle, and it gives me the DE message error. Actually shot this already once, but I realized I didn't have any sound on. But you get to the test menu by, is it these two? No, it's not those two. Is it these two? No, it's not those two. You can go through a cycle of the error codes, and it is just 2 buttons. I did a search. AI is wrong on this. AI sucks. So I had to go to a video, and some guy showed me, is it these two? Is it these two? Is it these two? Is it? That's it. Delay in soil level. Then you hit the spin button. This is diagnostic mode. I guess that's what the D stands for. What else would it stand for? Samsung. Here are the codes. We got DE, DE, SE, DE, and then that's over. However, the sound it makes, and there's still a good bit of water in there. Splash, splash, splash. I got to suck out with the shop vac here. I did not get to that last night. I spent about an hour or two troubleshooting, having water in, sucking it all out, putting water back in, getting shop vac water all over the floor in here. It was a real good time. But what happens is the sound it makes is we're going to put it on rinse and spin, right? And we're just going to do spin only. And then it's going to make that sound. Again, I removed this so I could get to that a little bit easier in there. A bunch of this nasty stuff came out of the hose, but we're going to listen here. We're going to listen to the sounds of the washing machine. It's going to lock itself in a second. There it goes. It locks itself. And that's the sound it makes during the cycles whenever it's supposed to be sucking out the water and pumping it out through the tube, and it never does. When I stick a shop vac to the hose and suck out the water through the tube, I can actually get the water to flow out, and then the cycle can complete. But what that tells me is the pump is not working to expel that water. It's confirmed by the error codes, and I'll show you the error codes. They're going to pop up there, but we're going to go ahead and stop this so no more water gets pumped in. We're going to Unlock the door. We're gonna get the shop vac and we're gonna do some sucking. All right, we got the shop vac. Now, before I get to sucking, this is actually, and I'm not trying to brag, the second washing machine that I will have fixed. I'm thinking positively here that we are going to fix it with the motor. Now the motor is a $25 part that only takes a day to get to you off of Amazon. This is like part of the whole assembly down here, so I'm going to be mishmashing this with something else. But the old house, I fixed the washing machine. I actually shot most of the video, but realized it was missing a lot of parts and had a new motor in there, and that was about a $120 part. We got kicked out of this house, bought this house, and so that washing machine was probably about 25 years old there, and somebody probably threw it away now, so that was a big waste of everybody's time. But it kept the washing machine running for another year or two instead of, you know, about a $100 part versus a washing machine we would have had to buy for, you know, $400 or $500. So a lot of frustration, a lot of cussing, took a lot of time, but we figured it out. But I mean myself and the internet. All right, boys, let's get to sucking. All right, so the water is mostly sucked out now. I'm gonna really have to clean this thing up later, and the floor is now nasty again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, and part of the fear here is, since we're out here in California, that these are broken or somehow rusted or corroded shut. So let's turn off those, and obviously this one is, I don't know how many years that's been there. We've had the house 2 years now, not quite 2 years. Probably wouldn't have bought Samsung, but I'm not planning on buying a new washing machine right now, and it's my hope that it fixes it. So I got to get this out here, which this is apparently going to be my work area back here in our garage. So I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to inch it out and get it out of here. This needs to be taken out. This was full of so many things that should have been in there. That's, you know, we broke it by not cleaning it out, so it's kind of our fault. Like, you know, I guess we're supposed to read all the labels on the dryers. All right, so the washing machine is out. Get the hoses in the bucket. That worked. Man, I don't have to call a plumber for that. I tried taking that off, but it's a problem for another day when it explodes, or I expect at the least. That'll be for another day. Washing machine is out in my workspace. I intend to lift it up, and I'm sure there's going to be more water that spills out, but luckily we have towels. All right, we're at a laundry room. That ain't going anywhere. Looks perfectly safe to me. So the pump is only held in place by 2 screws. 1, 2, they're Phillips head. You remove those, and the rest of it looks like just a bunch of hoses. I've already removed one of the hoses from underneath. Looks like we got one of these is that there. You won't have to really remove. Looks like there's an electrical wire to it. The big hose that pumps the water out, the hose where the water comes into it. So you can take these 2 screws, and there's a little rubber slider. You slide it out that way and it comes loose, and I think once they get all the various hoses unclamped from it, I'll be able to pull it right out of the bottom and repair it. So I don't know if you're supposed to take the whole fucking thing apart, but I'm not going to do that. But I did take the top off. And turns out there's only 3 screws holding it on. You really can't access anything from there. So it's a little bit of an exercise in futility, but I'm going to clean out some of the spider webs, and then I got to go wipe all this down from all the shop vac water I got all over yesterday, clean off the back. Our hot line has some of the famous hard water out here. You can see not so much in the cold, but I'm going to clean it all up, get it back in there. Okay, see you in a minute. All right, so there's a little cover on top of the wires here that covers them up. You gotta pop that off. I believe we just unhook these. All right, so here is the pump outside of the unit. Those things, those electrical connectors were pull-offs, and the hardest hose to get was that little one right here. It was one of those, I don't know, it's a tiny metal clamp, and it took some time to work off. But the replacement unit looks like that, and I guess we're gonna swap this out for that. And to me, if I had to guess, I think the turbine is what's screwed up in here. I was able to stick my finger in there and turn it. I think it's loose in here, so I don't think it's attached anymore. So this is gonna, you know, do its job right here. It's gonna twist, whereas it's kind of floating around loose inside there. Anyway, we're gonna take it apart and put the new part on. Keep the microphone nearby in case I need to cuss into the mic tonight. This is just gonna be 3 screws. I'm sure there's something else I'm not seeing here. Okay, that was it, and well, that was obviously the problem. I don't know how it's affixed on there, if it's this plastic gets broken. I don't know. Alright, so here is the reassembled part. It was literally only those 3 screws, one. Looks like is what it looks like assembled. So this is going to go back in there, sort of like this, but through the underside. We're going to connect to the 2 hoses. Right there. That's the gray one. There's the black one. There's that tiny little hose on top. That one stayed connected, and then you have the 2 electrical connections. Where the fuck are they? Electrical connections are behind this little flap right here. There they are. Took a picture where they are, so hopefully I remember that. And then they kind of go through there to protect it from, I guess, frying you. Alright, we're gonna put it back together now. Alright, so it's cleaned up. I gotta put that back on. Put that back on down there. And I missed a spot there. Next I gotta go in there and clean the floor. I cleaned the back of it pretty well. Maybe it could be a little bit better, but you know, whatever. All right, I'm gonna put it back in and check it out. All right, so far so good. No leaks. I think it's a success. Check. The moment of truth. Hell yeah. I fucking hate that music.